Welcome to AfriChick TV.
Formulation is the principle in terms of feed formulation is the DCP. So you need to understand that for you to formulate your own feed, you need to have a DCP percentage of at least 18% in layers and at least 16% in growers and at least 18% in chicks. So I'll quickly take you to the board. So just say that DCP, which stands for digestible crude protein, is a guiding principle in terms of feed formulation. You have to ensure that for layers, if you're doing layers mash, your DCP percentage has to be at least 18%. So that is 18%. It must be at least or greater than 18% or equal to 18%. Alright, then you find that for growers mash, your DCP has to range between 16% to 18%. And for chick mash, your DCP has to be at least 18% equal to or greater than 18%. Therefore, the question is, how do we arrive at this? For you to make your own feeds at home, you actually need to make the cost cheaper by using the ingredients that are locally available. Now, this takes us to the next point. The most locally available ingredients are usually whole maize, soya, fish meal, maize bran, and sunflower. Therefore, we look at these universal ingredients that are usually at everyone's disposal. So this is whole maize, fish meal, soya, and sunflower, and maize bran. Now, these universal ingredients have a universal digestible crude protein percentage. For example, maize has a universal DCP of 8.23%. Fish meal has a universal DCP of 55%, especially if you're using sardines. Soya has a universal DCP of 45%. Sunflower has a universal DCP of 35%. And maize bran has a universal DCP of 7%. So by having these DCPs, they are the ones that will guide you in terms of feed formulation. For example, let us now formulate a bag of 70 kgs layers mash and see if this bag will meet the test of having a DCP of at least 18%. Now, for us to formulate a bag of 70 kgs layers mash, we need 34 kgs whole maize, we need 12 kgs of soya, we need 8 kgs of fish meal, very important, we need 6 kgs of lime for egg formation, shell formation. Also very important, we need 10 kgs of maize bran, now this is a 70 kg bag of layers mash. Now, you will need to understand that when you're making feed, you have to have the macro ingredients and the micro ingredients, or rather, the macro ingredients, which are the major ingredients, and the micro elements, which are the amino acids. By having a combination of that, then you have a complete feed. So these 5 are the macro ingredients. And therefore, we need now to test and see if a combination of these macro ingredients is going to give us a DCP of at least 18%. Therefore, how do we do it? We shall say whole maize is 34 kgs. Therefore, for whole maize, its DCP will be 34 kgs times the universal DCP of maize, which we say is 8.23%, which is 8.23 over 100. 34 times 8.23 should give us at least 2.80%. So it will give us 2.80%. Soya. Soya is 12 kgs. We multiply by the universal DCP of soya, which we said is 45%. So times 45 divided by 100. This should give us 5.40%. 5.40%. We take our next ingredient, which is fish meal. Fish meal, we are using 8 kgs. Therefore, we shall take 8 kgs times the universal DCP of fish meal, which is 55%, times 55% over 100, which should give us 4.40%. Ingredient is lime. We are using lime, 6 kgs of lime. And we say the universal DCP of lime is 0%. So it will be 6 times 0. Any number multiplied or divided by 0 is 0. So it will be 0.00%. We are going to use 10 kgs of maize bran. Therefore, bran will be 10 kgs of bran times 7, which is the universal DCP of bran, 7 divided by 100, to give us a value of 0.07. Actually, it's 0.7. 0.70%. By having all these factors together, we then add 2.8 plus 5.4 plus 4.4 plus 0.0 plus 0.7 to give us 14.0%. Now, having 14.0%, we have not yet attained the required DCP. We needed a DCP of at least 18%. Therefore, how do we get the DCP of 18%? We say that we add these values, that is 2.80 plus 5.40 plus 4.40 plus 0.00 plus 0.70, it gives us 14.0%. Therefore, because we are working with a 70 kg bag of maize, we therefore say 14.0% as our value divided by 70 multiplied by 100. This should be able to give us 14 divided by 70 times 100. It's giving us 20. So it will give us 20%. So you'll find that if we formulate our feed using 34 kgs of whole maize, 12 kgs of soya, 8 kgs of fish meal, 6 kgs of lime, and 10 kgs of bran, we get a DCP of 20%. This tells us that our feed is quality and is fit for use. However, it is not a complete feed. You will only need to add the micro ingredients or the micro elements or the amino acids to these ingredients to make it a complete feed. However, at this stage, already our feed meets the standard. In addition to these macro ingredients, we then have to add the amino acids or the micro ingredients. Therefore, you will add 175 grams of layers premix, you will add 70 grams of lysine, you will add 70 grams of threonine, you will add 35 grams of methionine, you will also add 35 grams of tryptophan, and finally you will add 50 grams of toxin binder. complete feed of 70 kgs layers mash, you will need 175 grams layer premix, 70 grams lysine, 70 grams threonine, 35 grams methionine, 35 grams tryptophan, 50 grams toxin binder, 34 kgs of whole maize, 12 kgs of soya, 8 kgs of fish meal, 6 kgs of lime, 10 kgs of bran, with a DCP percentage of 20%. Very, very quality feed. If you want to make feed in terms of 250 kgs or 500 kgs or 1000 kgs, which is a quarter ton, half ton, and a ton, you will just look for a multiplier effect, whereby say if 34 kgs of whole maize equals to 70 kgs, what about 500 kgs, which is half a ton? So it will be, if 34 equals to 70, x equals to 500. Therefore, it's 500 over 70 times 34. So if you're stepping up your feed to 250, it will take 250 divided by 70, multiplied by every factor here. So by having this, the feed is quality and you're good to go. We've made our layers mash. Therefore, let's make now a bag of 70 kgs growers mash. Now, because I have given you these ingredients and because I have shown you how to calculate the DCP, I am only going to quickly mention to you the required amounts of ingredients for making a bag of 70 kgs growers mash and 70 kgs chick mash. And then you calculate the DCP percentages at your own peril. And if you have any questions, you'll just comment below for assistance. Then I will get back to you as soon as possible. A bag of 70 kgs growers mash. So let us quickly formulate growers mash. Growers mash. 70 kgs. For you to formulate this feed, you need macro ingredients and the micro ingredients. The macro ingredients are 10 kgs whole maize, 10 kgs whole maize, you will need 17 kgs of maize germ, you'll also need 13 kgs of wheat pollard, you will need 10 kgs of bran, so 10 kgs of, it can be wheat bran or maize bran. You will then need 6 kgs of cotton seed cake, cotton, you will need 5 kgs of sunflower, you will then need 3.4 kgs of soya, you will need 2.07 kgs of lime, you will need 700 grams of bone meal, important, you'll need 3 kgs of fish meal. Quickly, these are the macro ingredients for formulating the feed. You will then need micro ingredient or the additives. So we shall say additives. You need 14 grams of salt, it can be table salt. 14 grams of salt. You will need 1 gram of coccidiostat. However, I will not limit you to 1 gram of coccidiostat. Coccidiostat depends with the manufacturer. So read the instructions on the coccidiostat that you will buy and then follow the instructions on that label. Some coccidiostats, some manufacturers recommend more use of their product and others lesser use of their product. So this one depends, or this one varies. So kindly read the label and follow the instructions on the product you are using as the coccidiostat. Then you'll need 18 grams of growers premix. 18 grams of growers premix. You will then need 1 gram of zinc. 1 gram. Then need 1 gram, 7 grams of mycotoxin binder. So by having these additives plus the macro ingredients, then your bag of 70 kgs growers mash is complete with a DCP of at least 16% to the highest 18%. Mycotoxin binder is very important and it should never miss in your feed. Why? Most of the feed in the growers mash are actually composed of cereals. Cereals plus a small amount of moisture or even just humidity, it leads to growth of aflatoxin. And aflatoxin can be very disastrous to the birds. Therefore, mycotoxin binder helps you in controlling the aflatoxin. Therefore, the coccidiostat is also very important because pullets are very much prone to coccidiosis, and therefore coccidiostat will help you prevent or control the amounts of coccidiosis. So by this, your feed will be complete. And if you have any challenges in terms of the feed formulation, just drop a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible.